Welcome to We Live It, the Live Ag podcast, your source for livestock market insights, management strategies, and real conversations with those who don't just work in the cattle industry, they live it. Here are your hosts, Ty D. Cordova and Casey Mabry.
And take two. Welcome to the We Live It podcast with Live Ag. I myself is Ty D. Cordova, part of Live Ag, and I'm here with three young ladies today on the cattle raisers floor here at the convention. They are all part of the 4-H ambassadorship and the 4-H council program. I'm going to let them introduce themselves to y'all as we go down the line. We'll start here with P.
I'm Paisley Grosky. I serve on Texas 4-H Council, and I'm a Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador.
I'm Texian Ralston. I'm a water ambassador while also serving on Texas 4-H State Council.
And I'm Jalen Lamb, and I'm also a Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador, and I serve on State Council.
So we're full of ambassadors and state council of the 4-H here today, and this outreach program is pretty near and dear to me too, because my daughter serves on the ambassadorship program as well, and I've known P for a long time. We showed together and we traveled together. Her dad was our extension agent for a while till he left us, and I'm still not over that. So we're still going to give him a hard time, and I hope he watches this because he is our guiding star. No, it was guiding light, wasn't it? What was it? Shining light,
I wouldn't
guiding
call
star?
him a guidance at all. I would just call him a good mentor and role model.
Oh, see, now you're trying to suck
I'm
up
just kidding.
here now.
I'm just kidding.
He is a good mentor. No, he's been great for our kids, and we want to give Misty and David a shout out. That they're awesome people, and also y'all's parents. I mean, that's what people on the front end of this thing don't understand, what it takes to get y'all to where you need to go and all the things y'all are involved in. It takes a great foundation at home to get y'all where y'all are, where y'all need to be, and the places you need to be, and the time it takes as parents. We don't want to get that to go unrecognized, and want y'all to thank your parents every day for what they do for y'all, because they do a lot. I mean, and your ag teachers and your extension agents. I mean, it's all needs to be touched there. That we want to, personally at Live Ag, we want to thank y'all for all y'all do, because this is the future of our industry, and that's kind of what we want to talk about. So let's get into, and y'all take on this however you want. Let's talk about the ambassadorship, kind of what that means to y'all. One of y'all can take that, or all of y'all, and then the 4-H council. What do y'all do there, and how does that form y'all and what y'all are planning to do in the future?
I can kind of start on the Livestock Ambassador program. So I've been in the program since 2022, and I have traveled to different countries, Australia and Canada, learning on global agriculture. And it's the best program I've ever been in. I have experienced my leadership, responsibility. I understand agriculture on a more diverse level, not just cattle, but everything in between. And I just love it. My passion has grown. I love advocating for the industry. And it's really good to get kids experienced with it, and it prepares them for the future as well.
So like I said, I'm a Texas 4-H water ambassador, so we get to travel all across the state and learn about the different water systems, and we've really learned that Texas is a very dry state now, and that we're in a very big drought. And so it's been very interesting learning about the different systems and where our water comes from and how we treat it. And it's actually caused me to want to go into water law and specialize in water as a natural resource lawyer. So getting involved really does set you up for the future.
That water deal is going to be a big industry issue in the years years to come.
Yes.
I mean, with the regulations that the state and the government is trying to put on all of it, we need people like yourself that understand the constraints of it in the agriculture industry. That we need people like you to advocate for us and go to that law and learn all those laws on that water stuff, and be able to stand up for us. And thank you.
To be the voice and to help people understand that it is more than just a water drop out of a faucet.
That's right.
Awesome. And I'm kind of going to wrap us up, or maybe not wrap us up, but definitely touch on State Council and all that it entails. There are 30 members, 24, 2 from each of the 12 districts, and then we have 6 at-large kind of positions that get voted on during our state roundup. And this has definitely been my favorite officer position. We get to come to cool things like this. We met with Brooke Rollins earlier. You can touch on that here in a second. My favorite project that we did, though, was we went to State Fair for Ag Awareness Day, and we got to partner with the FFA state officer team and the FCCLA state officer teams, and did a whole bunch of, community service and community outreach, I was actually chosen to go and read to some of the inner city Dallas schools, and that was just super cool, super touching, reading a book about agriculture and just seeing those kids' eyes light up because they never knew where their milk was coming from, how far the grocery store was. It was just things that, us ag kids take for granted and that we may overlook, they had no clue about. So it was, I don't know, it was definitely a cool perspective, and it's the green jacket and opportunities like TYLA that give me and all of us those opportunities and those experiences that can truly change your outlook on a whole lot of things. Very touching.
And we talk a lot about the voice of the industry, and we do as an industry whole need to get better at voicing what we do, how we do it, and how it impacts the world, not just our community. What Mr. Allen said earlier, food security is national security. If we don't have that kind of security and we can't provide food for the country, then we don't have anything. And that's our voice. That we have to get that out there. And I love to see the youth of America being involved in it and getting that voice out there. So what about Rollin? What about that? That was pretty cool. Y'all got to get a picture with her and got to talk to her, and she
hugged me.
Yeah, she hugged you. I watched that. She took pictures with all you, and that was pretty cool.
Was
so
awesome.
Tell us about that involvement. I mean,
you always see these big people in the government and you're like, oh, it'd be so cool to meet them. But somebody that advocates for what I grew up in and what all three of us grew up in, and seeing somebody that's so passionate about it and then getting to meet them and realizing that she is such a sweet person on camera and off camera was so amazing. And the fact that she was so kind to us and acknowledged us and listened was also very heartwarming. And she hugged me. Yep. She hugged me. So I am content and will be smiling for the next 4 months.
I will say my favorite thing that she said while she was giving her speech was, ag has changed yesterday, it's changing today, and it's surely going to change tomorrow. And then she kind of highlighted us youth organizations that truly are the next generation or the future of agriculture, because it is an ever-changing industry. So that was super touching to me too, just like you were saying, someone in that high of a government position reflecting on the students first and really the future generations. And super cool.
She recognized what we do.
Yep.
She didn't just kind of push us aside. She acknowledged us, which personally made me feel very good. Because sometimes our stuff does go unnoticed.
Well, she's been there. She's done it. She was part of the program. She grew up in the industry. She grew up showing cattle. That's what's so cool, is just to see somebody that has taken the passion of our industry and went up the ranks in it, and now she's Secretary of Ag.
Yeah.
How cool could that be?
It's very cool. And the fact that she highlights what we do through Texas Youth Livestock and Ag, and our mission is to advocate others about the awareness of agriculture and focusing on food security. We go to HEB engagements. We understand and help people what their food is, because people think that their food comes from the grocery store, not from farmers. So our mission with Texas Youth Livestock Ambassador is to educate people and let them know what farmers and ranchers do for America. And so it's just very cool to have the Secretary of Agriculture highlight that for us and allow our mission to be shown to everyone.
Well, that is true. And if I could maybe not close, because if there's other things y'all want to talk about, but I do want to reiterate one thing. Ladies, God has given y'all a talent and a platform. Stand on it. Go out there, spread his good word, stand up for the industry, and do it with integrity and godly visions. So that's this is awesome for me. I think I'm more excited about getting to interview y'all than y'all are to be on here to get interviewed. So I love the passion to see young people go out and really advocate for an industry. So anything else y'all want to cover, talk about while we're here? We
could be here all day. It's all around you. We can talk about everything.
Y'all want to give a shout out to your parents? Thank you.
Yes, thank you to my mom and dad, and Dr. Zanolini. You are the best person ever.
Thanks to my mom and dad, Rex and Roxy. They are really my biggest team members, and they're always cheering me on. And Brooke Rollins, because she's my favorite person. So.
And thank you to my parents, and really, truly thank you to my village, because it does take a village to build a foundation and get you where you're going. So thank you to my village as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where are y'all gonna go to college? What's your next steps? What are you gonna do when you get to college? What's your vision?
I wish I could say I had a set plan, but I don't right now. But I do know.
That's probably not a bad idea.
I'm going to a junior college for livestock judging. I'm just undecided at the moment. And then afterwards, I plan on transferring to A&M or Tech. But with my major, I want to major in ag leadership and possibly minor in either ag communications or animal science, the reproductive route.
Oh, you judge cattle? I didn't know you judged cattle.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Know how to do
In
that?
my free time.
I'm dang.
I'm going to go to WT, West Texas A&M, and do AgCom with Dr. Lust and Dr. Keith and all of my favorite people, just to kind of get the degree so that I can go on to either Dallas or San Antonio and go to law school to become a natural resource lawyer.
That's a beautiful campus.
I'm going to Oklahoma State University in the fall.
Lord, that's why she wanted me to ask that question, because she
And
knew
wanted to
that
hear the
she
Go
knew
Pokes.
that she was
Absolutely.
doing that.
And
Okay.
I'm going in with my associate's degree, which is super cool. So I'll be going with about 62 hours. So I'm
Wow.
going to go ahead and get a dual degree in ag comm and ag business, and just kind of see where it takes me from there. I want to study abroad. Definitely want to have some cool intern positions, and I've always had a passion for public speaking and the leadership thing. So maybe that's where life takes me, and I'll follow God's plan, and that's where
There
I'll
you
go.
go.
But-
There you go. Well, ladies, y'all have awesome visions. Y'all have awesome leadership. And the sky's the limit, girls. Y'all can do it. Whatever you choose, just put your focus on it and put your hand to the plow. So
Absolutely.
thank y'all for joining us today on the We Live It podcast. Thank everybody
Thanks
out
for
there in
having us.
social media world for watching us and giving us the opportunity to get the education out there, to spread the knowledge of the youth leaders and the veteran leaders of the industry. So just thank y'all so much for trusting us and giving y'all the information. So once again, God bless, and see y'all next time.